This is a bit of writing by the playwright Ionesco from Notes and Counter Notes, the Theater of the Double. One of my favorite pieces of writing that I think I've ever run across. And it is called I Have Never Quite Succeeded, and was written in 1953. I have never quite succeeded in getting used to existence, whether it be the existence of the world or of other people, or above all, of myself. Sometimes it seems to me that the forms of life are suddenly emptied of their contents. Reality is unreal. Words are nothing but sounds bereft of sense. These houses and the sky are no longer anything but facades concealing nothing. People appear to be moving about automatically and without reason. Everything seems to melt into thin air. Everything is threatened, myself included, by a silent and imminent collapse into I know not what abyss, where there is no more night or day. What magic power still holds it all together? And what does it all mean? This appearance of movement, this appearance of light, these sorts of objects, this sort of world. And yet here I am, surrounded by the halo of creation, unable to embrace these insubstantial shades, lost to understanding, out of my element, cut off from something indefinable, without which everything spells deprivation. I examine myself and see myself invaded by inconceivable distress, by nameless regrets and inexplicable remorse, by a kind of love, by a kind of hate, by a semblance of joy, by a strange pity. For what? For whom? I see myself torn apart by blind forces rising from my innermost self and clashing in some desperate, unresolved conflict. And it seems I can identify myself with one or other of these, although I know quite well I am not entirely this one or that one. What do they want from me? For it is clear I can never know who I am or why I am. No event, no magical occurrence surprises me. No new train of thought excites me. No interest in culture. Not a single thing ever seems to me stranger than another, for everything is evened out and blurred by the all-embracing strangeness and improbability of the universe. The very idea that we exist and can express ourselves seems to me incongruous. Those who do not share my belief that the fact of existence is unthinkable may find in accepting existence that only a part of it is intrinsically sensible and logical, right or wrong, whereas for me, the whole idea of existence being inconceivable, anything that actually exists seems intrinsically possible. No private frontiers, for me, can separate the real from the unreal, the true from the false. I have no standards, no references. I feel that I am there on the fringes of existence, a stranger to the march of history, not at all with it. Bemused, paralyzed into a state of primordial stupefaction, the gates are closed to me, or perhaps they have all disappeared together with the walls and all sense of distinction. Doubtless, what I have just said describes my state of mind only when it has reached the most complete moment of truth. In spite of everything, I am still alive, and I even manage to write.